Coaches and the assistant coaches, including the players from both teams, are on the court. And I'm going to tell you, this gymnasium, I believe, is filled to capacity. The gymnasium, we understand, holds or will seat something like 4,200 people, and I believe we have standing room only right now. I see no empty seats as we look across, and we can see over half of the gymnasium from where we sit out behind the seats. Those of you that have been here between the first and second tier is crowded with people. I would say we've got close to 5,000 people in the auditorium tonight, and I think well over half of them were standing and yelling when the Vikings come onto the floor to start their warm-up after the game was over, the first game was over. In the first game, we might add, while they are introducing the players, they are doing a little bit differently than they have been, as of course this is the championship game, so we will have a little time to talk to the folks. The first place game was a barn burner. It looked like Bonner Springs was going to defeat the 3A defending state champion, Carson, as they led throughout 3 quarters and into the 4th quarter. Bonner Springs led into about half of the 4th quarter before Parsons went ahead. Parsons did go ahead, but Bonner Springs finally came out on top. But what a ball game it was, Rod. Yes, Parsons was completely out of it in that first half. They were down by, I think, 12 or 14 points at halftime. We were talking to some of the people from Winfield, and we didn't get the halftime score, but they were down at halftime by 12 or 14. They came back and tied it up with about 4.5 minutes to go and was ahead by 4 points at one time. However, fouls at the end of the game got them in trouble. They lost their big man, and with, as we said on the warm-up, 2 free throws by Rennie Roberts from Bonner Springs put it on ice for Bonner Springs, and they defeated Parsons 73-71 to get 3rd place. And we might remind you folks of this. Bonner Springs was the team the Vikings defeated badly last night, and Parsons played Goddard last night, and Parsons played them a very, very close game. And here tonight, Bonner Springs defeated Parsons. Whether that tells you anything or not, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, it probably doesn't, because in front of a play, you just don't know what's going to happen, Ron. There's 2 completely different types of ball clubs. I have some other statistics that, statistics can tell you something and they can tell you nothing. You can take them for what they're worth. The Vikings, in going 14-9 during the season, have averaged 64 points a game to 57 for their opponent. Goddard, in going 23-0, Ron scored 68 points a game, and their opponent 47. Ron, wait just a moment, if you will. We want you to listen to the fans. Now, the next introduction will be from Goddard, I believe. Now, listen. All right, that was a Goddard player. Now, listen to this round of applause that screams for Winfield. All right, go ahead, got to beat the noise. Go ahead, Rod. Again, Goddard, going 23-0, had averaged 68 points during the season, to 47 for their opponent. According to that, Goddard should be a 4 to a 10-point favor. However, I do not see it that way. I don't think I'm that partial in compiling my statistics. I don't see it that way because they don't play the caliber of teams that we do. Also, I don't think they can stand the pressure defense that Winfield is capable of affiliating on an opponent. Ron, that is one thing I have noticed in the ball games up here and the teams that have played Goddard. I have not seen the type of defense against Goddard that the Vikings can play. Now, I think we are getting ready for our national anthem just before this championship game. game tonight is going to be a very, very noisy one. I am also quite sure that following this game, I probably will not have much of a voice. But who cares? This is it. This is for everything. The championship game of the 3A state basketball tournament in Emporia, Kansas. Both teams at midcourt. We are ready to play basketball. The tip is up in the air, controlled by Hoff of Goddard. He beats the blue out front. Here's Hoff, left wing, into Riddle, left corner. To Hoff, left wing, into Cody. He's trying to shoot. He drives from the block. No good. A foul call. No, check that. Jump ball. Cody tried to drive to the bucket, but he was shut off by Wilkie. And jumping will be Wilkie and Hoff. Wilkie should have the height advantage. He does. Reed controls on the tip for Winfield. Here's Somakowitz now across the timeline. Flick left wing to Somakowitz out front. Somakowitz comes to the right wing to Reed. Reed into Wilkie, right corner. Wilkie holding the ball. Can't go any place. Takes a long shot. No good. And the tip comes down and the rebound comes down to Shear for Goddard. Now it's Blue across the timeline. Blue out front to Shear, right wing. Shear into the corner to Blue, deep right side. Now it's Koenig inside, puts it up. It is no good. Wilkie on the rebound for Winfield. And we had about 4 Vikings right there beneath the bucket. They made sure they were going to get that one. Here's Flick, left wing. Flick to Reed in the circle to Wilkie. Wilkie goes into the lane. He drives, puts it up, and goal! The Vikings draw first blood. There's an attempted steal foul called on Flick. Flick trying to steal the inbound pass as the Vikings put on a full court press. And he picked up his first personal foul. That's the first foul of the ball game. Shear will have the ball on the bounce for Goddard. And Goddard, known as the Lion. The Goddard Lion. Full court press, but not a hard press. Blue crossing the midcourt side for Goddard. Blue beats the Koenig. Inside it goes to Hoff. He puts it up. It's good. Hoff driving beneath the basket and putting it up for Goddard. So it's all tied at 2 apiece. Somakowitz to Flick, left wing. Flick to Reed in the circle to Wilkie. Wilkie shoots from 20. No good. Reed. No, Weaver. Weaver on the rebound. Puts it in. A full court press once again. Goddard breaks it. Here's Shear across the timeline. 4-2. Winfield by 2. Here's Blue. Hitting the Hoff. Off drive. There's a steal by Somakowitz. Goes out of bounds. And it will be off of Goddard. Winfield has the ball right back. 4-2. 6:05 left in the first quarter. Winfield by 2. Now here's Somakowitz out front. To Flick, left wing. Back to Somakowitz in front court, way outside. Now he drives on the right wing. He tries to beat the Wilkie. Bad pass, and Riddle picks it off. That's the first turnover for the Vikings. Blue will take it across the timeline for the Lions at the top of the key. Leads out to Hoff, left wing. Hoff to Blue, left corner. Blue drives into the lane, puts it up from 15. No good. Wilkie did not fly, and Wilkie brought it down. That's the third rebound for Wilkie of the Vikings. Somakowitz now faces the Flick, left wing. Flick comes through front court into the circle. He'll drive, puts it all the way up. No good. The rebound comes down to Koenig. Here's Blue, one-on-one. He goes all the way in. It's good. The fast break got to Winfield that time. Koenig, or Koenig that is, got the rebound. Got it down court quickly, and they got an easy 2. Here's Wilkie. No good. Foul called on Reed. Wilkie from deep in the corner left side. His shot was no good, and on the rebound, Reed picks up his first personal foul. We have a tie score, 4-4. Again, a relaxed full court press. And it broke it away. It was not a stiff full court press, but it did bother Goddard, and they threw the ball away. That's the third turnover now for the Goddard Lions. Now here's Somakowitz. We're tied at 4 apiece, 4:55 in the first quarter. Flick into Wilkie, left corner. He tries to go someplace, but can't. Now here's Flick into the circle. Somakowitz top of the key. Somakowitz drives on the right wing. He'll try to go all the way, but he's fouled. Somakowitz draws the foul from Blue. Blue picks up his first personal foul. And the Vikings will have the ball on the bounce beneath their own bucket. So Markowitz will inbound the ball for the Winfield High School Viking. Way outside to Wilkie in the circle. Shoots from there. Good! 4 points for Wilkie. Again, the full court press. They break it. Here's Shear across the timeline. Right wing. Holds up. Waits for Blue. Blue beats the Hawk. He's open 17-footer. No good. Weaver on the rebound for Winfield. Winfield so far out rebounding the Goddard Lions. But the game is young. Here's Flick, left wing to Reed in the circle, and Reed traveled with it. That's the second turnover for the Vikings, and a timeout has been called. While we have timeout on the court, it's 6-4, Winfield by 2, and 4 minutes 17 seconds remaining in the first period. The city of Winfield, All Brought Investment Company, McGill Minister of Deployment, St. John's College, Winfield Floral, the Clinic Pharmacy, Joe's Carpet and Interiors, Denny Heating and Air Conditioning, Roger Kent and Bob Johnson, agents for Kevin G. Mutual Life, King's Portraits and King's Historical Queens. Those are some of the merchants who have been making the broadcast possible from the state tournament as well as the regional tournament. 6-4, Winfield on top by 2. A low score so far. Nip and tuck. Goddard has the basketball. Out of bounds. They beat it into Blue. He gets it to Shear. Shear crosses the timeline for the Lions. Holds up on the right wing. Back up to Blue. Top of the key. And it goes to Koenig. Koenig, brother. He puts it up in the air. No good. Weaver on the rebound. Koenig has been hot. We've seen him hit from outside, but so far he hasn't found the range tonight. He's 6'10", remember. Here's the Markowitz right wing into Wilkie. Deep corner right side. Wilkie takes a 20-foot shot. Good! Wilkie baseline, 20-foot right side. 6 points for Wilkie. Here's Shear now, crossing the timeline for Goddard. He beats off the Blue. 8-4, Winfield by 4. Blue beats the Koenig. Here's Shear from 15 feet. It's no good. Oh, it is ball. It looked like it was going to bound down, and then bounds right back in. It must have had some reverse spin. It's 8-6, Winfield by 2. So Markowitz down court for Winfield. Goes to right wing, beats back to Fleck on the left wing. Now here's Wilkie into Weaver, and Weaver is fouled by Koenig. Koenig picks up his first personal foul. They got it to Weaver inside. Weaver, of course, immediately went to the bucket. He put it through, but I don't believe the bucket will count. Let's wait and see. No, the bucket will not count, so they will take it out of bounds. In team foul, Riddle, by the way, is now in, number 20. All right, Ogden's in, and Riddle is out. Here's Flick. Ogden, by the way, is 6'8", and Koenig, the big boy, 6'10". So Markowitz, the Flick, left wing. Flick comes into the circle, beats to Wilkie. He's open from 17 feet. Good! 8 points for Wilkie. 10-6, Winfield by 4. A full court press. To Koenig. To Shear. Shear across the timeline. Now he holds up. Waits for the Lions to come down. He beats off the Blue in front court. Blue goes to the right wing. Now he goes inside to Koenig. He tries to drive, but Koenig picks it up. Koenig picks up number 2. An offensive foul, and do it quickly. The big 6'10" boy picks up his second personal foul. As he was backing into Weaver. Here is the Markowitz across the timeline for the Vikings. He goes to the right wing, drives, and Blue picks up a foul. Number 14 starts in the lead. That's the 4th team foul now for Goddard, and the second personal foul on Blue. It's 10-6, Winfield by 4. The Vikings have the ball out of bounds. Reed inbounds the ball to Markowitz on the right wing, across court to Flick, left wing to Wilkie. Inside it goes to Weaver. He's open. He puts it up. Good! They lobbed it into Weaver. Over Koenig. How they did, I don't know. That's 4 points now for Weaver. Here's Shear on the right wing. Shear waits for the rest of them to come down. Here's Blue, top of the key. Goes into the circle. Ogden now beneath the bucket. He puts it up. No good. The tip in no good. So Markowitz on the rebound. Goddard had a couple chances, but they couldn't put it through. Koenig had a chance for the tip in, but he couldn't do anything with it. Here's Flick to Reed in the circle. To Wilkie. He's open. He'll put it up from there. Good! Wilkie from 15 feet, right side baseline. 10 points for Wilkie. It's 14-6. Winfield leading. Here's Blue. Beats the Shear. Right wing. Shear trying to get it inside and can't do it. Now they do the Koenig. Here's the steal. Weaver picks it off. They tried to go inside the Koenig. That's the 5th turnover. Number 5 for Goddard. And Winfield come up with a basketball. Here's Selmakowitz. Right wing to Wilkie. Baseline. Right side. Wilkie trying to go inside and can't do it. Now he puts it up. Wait a minute. Foul called. It's going to go against Ogden. Number 30. And the Vikings down into 1-1. Ogden picking up his first personal foul. A 5-minute call. Listen to this Winfield foul. With a minute and 25 seconds left in the first quarter, Winfield is leading by a score of 14-6. Right now, let's go to Von Bauer for this message. The largest Kansas State High School Activity Association sponsored activity in terms of student participation is in the area of music. In 1972 and 73, over 40,000 students from 460 junior and senior high schools participated in the association-sponsored music activity. Thank you very much. Going to the line is Steve Wilkie in the 1-1 now.
He is okay here in the city of Kansas.
It's shot up in the air. It's no good. Weaver fighting for it. Now Speed has it. He beats out the Fick right way. Now it's Selmakowitz in front court. Way outside. He goes to Fick left way. Flick goes to the circle. Comes across to the right way. Tries to go to Wilkie. Now he beats the Weaver who comes outside. Beats back out to Selmakowitz front court. Here's the pass to Reed. Left side. Left way. Now it's back out to Selmakowitz. The Vikings working the ball around. Here's Wilkie. Baseball left side. Still has the ball. Gets to Fick. Then it goes to Weaver. He'll put it up in the air. Good! Weaver makes anything up in the air. And then he put it up himself. That's 6 points for Weaver. Goes through across the front line. He beats the Koenig. He drives. Puts it up. It is good. That's the first bucket for Koenig. 16-8. Winfield by 8 points. Once again, Selmakowitz beats the Fick left way. Flick back to Selmakowitz. The zone defense put on by Goddard. Here's Reed to Wilkie, right corner. Back out to Selmakowitz. The Flick. He takes the shot from 30 feet out. No ball. And Little comes down with the ball. That shot was more like about 25 feet rather than 30. It was no good. Little got the rebound for Goddard. Here's Bob, left flank, the Blue, left corner. Blue takes the shot from 20 feet. Good. That's 4 points for Blue. And the effort this Goddard team is a good outside shooting team. There's a long run at the end of the first quarter by Selmakowitz. He was way out there. And we only had about 10 seconds on the clock. He put it in the air. It was wide of the mark. But at the end of the first quarter of play, Winfield is leading by 6 points, 16-10. Once again, we remind you of some of the people in Winfield who we'd like for you to say thank you to. The Sleeper Sailor General Home, the First National Bank, Oklahoma Tire Supply, Winfield Daily Courier, the Everett Lumber Company, Challenger Motors, J.C. Benny, the Wardrobe, Anthony, and Albertson IGA. What an exciting first quarter it was, and we still have a lot of basketball left. However, at the end of one full quarter, the Vikings do have a lead of 4 points. I check that 6 points at 16-10. Winfield with the 16. There's the handshake, and we're ready to start the second quarter. In it for you, Kansas. There's the tip controlled by Hobbs of Goddard. Wilkie and Koenig jumping in midcourt, follows control. Hobbs on the left wing. Here's Shear at the top of the key. He'll shoot from there. It's no good. And wait a minute, a foul called on Weaver. Makes the bucket. That's his first personal foul. Only the third team foul against the Vikings thus far. Already, however, the Vikings are in the 1-1 as Goddard. Now Goddard has the basketball, driving on Weaver. He puts it up, no good. Now Weaver took that Wilkie with the rebound. They tried to drive beneath the bucket and put up an underhanded lay-in, but it was no good. Wilkie brought it down. Here's Flick, left wing. He goes to the top of the key. Beats back to Selmakowitz. Wide open from in the corner. Good! Selmakowitz from 23 feet out left side. That's the first bucket for Selmakowitz. 18-10, Winfield leading. Here's Koenig. He feeds. Goes out of bounds, and Winfield controls. Hawks could not control the ball on the pass-away along the sideline. That's 6 turnovers now for the Goddard Lions. Only 2 turnovers for Winfield. Winfield playing almost airless basketball. So Mockowitz to Flick left way. Flick way outside on the left wing. Now he comes to the front court. Across the Wilkie, wide open. He'll shoot from there. It's good. Wilkie from 42 feet, right side baseline. 12 points for Wilkie. Now here's Hobbs. He beats the Blue. Blue down towards the shear, picked up by Reed. Down back to Blue. Blue goes to front court. Tries to settle up again. In it goes to Riddle. In the lane. He drives on Wilkie. Puts it up. It's gone. He got 1 miss on Wilkie. Got by him and put in the layup. 2 points now for Riddle. It's 20-12. Winfield by 8. Here's Flick, left wing. Flick into Tomakowicz, left corner. Back up to Flick, left wing. Now he goes to front court. Feeds into Weaver, wide open. Oh, a fine assist from Flick to Weaver, wide open. 8 points for Weaver. Now here's Fox across the sideline. He's picked up by Flick. Now he beats the Blue. Blue into Koenig. Here's a shot by Shear. Foul ball on Weaver. That's the second personal foul on Weaver. The 4th team foul against the Vikings is 22-12. And at the line will be Hobbs, I believe. Don't check that. Shear at the line. This little Shear is some kind of offside shooter. At least we have seen him in games that he was red hot. He'll be shooting 2 as he was in the act of shooting. His first shot is good. It's 22-13 now. Winfield by 7. We have 6-16 left in the second quarter. Shear with his second shot to the line. Eyes the bucket, but nothing good. The Goddard Lions with a zone defense. The Vikings for the man-to-man. Here's Flick, left wing. Flick to Tomakowicz, left corner, back up to Flick, left wing. Flick goes to front court. Now Wilkie, right wing, across to Tomakowicz. Tomakowicz to Flick, and front court, and what a moment. Too much time on the lane. That's the call against Winfield. That's number 3 in the turnover department. And in turnovers, Goddard has 6. 6-3 in the turnover department with Goddard, the big 6 digits. Now Blue. Down corner goes to Hoff across the timeline. Hoff back out to Blue now. Blue, right wing. Now he comes to front court. Blue into Koenig. He beats off the Shear. Shear has it right wing. Leads out to Blue, front court. Blue comes to left wing now. Inside it goes to Koenig, and a foul is called. Let's see. Who picks it up? It's Weaver. No, check that. Wilkie picking up his first personal foul, I believe. That's his first, and the 5th team foul against the Vikings. So going to the line is the big string being 6-10. He puts it up, it's good. He is some kind of a shooter from the foul line. He's a good outside shooter normally, too. We have seen him in a couple games up here. And, boy, he's a dangerous man. Shooting outside. His first shot is good. It's 22-15 now. Winfield by 7. Koenig with his second shot in the air. It's good. So Reed went down the ball to Tomakowicz. The Vikings will try one more time to put 2 points on the board. Tomakowicz takes the Flick, left wing. Flick going up the front court, right to the right wing. Flick on the right wing beats the Wilkie, who comes outside now. He's out the front court. And now Tomakowicz, way outside. He beats the Flick, left wing. Flick coming to front court, top of the key, in the circle now. He tries to go inside the Weaver. Back out to Flick. Flick to Tomakowicz, the Vikings again. We'll try to set it up. He beats over the Flick, left flank. This is what Coach Nicholas calls rotation offense. And a foul is called on Riddle. Flick trying to beat Reed beneath the bucket. And Riddle picks up his first personal foul. That's 16 fouls. And Reed will go to the line. Reed has played some kind of tournament, as of course all the Vikings have. It's 22-16. Winfield on top. Reed from the line. His shot no good. Riddle on the rebound. Now Blue. Ball Connors will cross the sideline. He's picked up by Tomakowicz. Man-to-man defense. Here's Riddle. The ball is pulled away by Tomakowicz. Tomakowicz got a hand on it and picked it off. That's 7 turnovers now for Goddard. Tomakowicz Leads the Slick, left wing. Now Slick comes to front court. Top of the key, into Weaver. He'll put it up in the air. It is no good. And Weaver gets it back. Weaver gets his own rebound. Now it's still Moskowitz. Outside. He'll put it up in the air from 20 feet. It's no good. Weaver! Hey, back down Wilkie! Wilkie on the tip in. 24 to 16. Now it's 14 points for Wilkie. For Goddard. At the top of the key, picked up by Moskowitz. Here's Shear, right corner. Indicating. He drives, puts it up, it's good. Underhanded layup shot by Koenig. And he has, let's see, 4 points now. And a timeout has been called by Coach Jay Nichols. With 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second quarter, Winfield leading by, let's see, 8 points. It's Winfield 24 and Goddard 18. Once again, we'll turn it over to Ron Bowers for this message. The Kansas State High School Activities Association is composed of 394 senior high schools who have voluntary membership. From these schools, over 160,000 students participate in the extracurricular program sponsored, administered, and directed by the Activities Association. 3:57. That's all the time we have left in the second quarter of this ball game. Winfield leading by 6 points, 24 to 18. Winfield at one time in this ball game led by 10 points. Winfield has the basketball. 6 minutes down to Phil Moskowitz. One play reserve, and it's underway right now. Here's Phil Moskowitz. Front the timeline. Stays back to Slick, left wing. Slick comes to front court. Out of right wing it goes, and the ball goes out of bounds. It is off of Shear, and the Vikings will control. So Moskowitz once again will inbound the ball as the Vikings into the court. Way outside it goes to Slick in front court. Now Slick goes to left wing. So Moskowitz off the front court, now back to left wing. Slick comes to front court, off the key. The Vikings have slowed to play down. Here's Wilkie. He beats to, there's a steal by Riddle. Wilkie walks it inside and Riddle takes it off. Going through across the timeline on the right wing. There's a hit by Moskowitz, but the corner gets it back and Riddle gets 3 points. Moskowitz hits the pass right back into Bull's hands, and he put it up in the air to the bucket and got 2. It's 24 to 20 now. Winfield by 4. Here's Slick at the top of the key. Slick leads to Wilkie right side, way outside. Wilkie will put it up from 25 feet out. It's no good. On the rebound is off for the Goddard Lions. And the Vikings have got a little bit sour. Here's the second quarter. Here's Brew. Here's the Koenig. Turn around jump shot. It is good. It's 24 to 22. 8 points for Koenig. Timeout has been called. Now the Vikings lead by just 2 points, 24 to 22. And Ron, it looks to me like the Vikings have been playing what Coach Nichols calls their patient offense, and I don't believe it's paying off. It's not paying off. In talking to Coach Nichols, he said that if he had his choice, he would hope that they play man-to-man. But he said if we're thinking of the man-to-man, we're sure they're going to go with the zone. They've had trouble with the zone off and on all year, especially a good zone, which Goddard does have. We have 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first half, and Winfield at one time led by 10 points, but now they lead by 2, 24 to 22. And Coach Nichols for a timeout. Let's see what changes he made. He has brought many changes to the lineup. It's Moskowitz, Slick, Reed, Weaver, and Wilkie for Winfield. And the starting lineup is the same for Goddard. Now here's Slick. It's not the ball to Moskowitz. He crosses the timeline. Leads to Wilkie, left corner. It's to Weaver. Weaver goes in, puts it up, and it's no good. And Koenig brings it down. Here's Blue now across the timeline. By the time this ball came up, Blue on the left wing. Leads in. There's a steal by Wilkie. They try to go inside, and Wilkie stole the pass. 8 turnovers now for Goddard. Here's Slick, left wing to Reed. Reed puts it up from 15 feet. Reed with his his first bucket of the night. 26-22. Here's Bruce. Phoenix in the circle. Phoenix drives on Weaver. Puts it up. No good. Murphy on the rebound for Winfield. That's 5 rebounds for Winfield in this ball game. A minute 49 on the clock. We're in the first half. In the second quarter of the first half. Slick on the left wing. Somakowicz out front. Somakowicz back to Slick left wing. Back to Somakowicz in front court. Now here's Reed. Reed, right corner. Now Wilson deep in the right corner. Across the Slick at the top of the key. He tries to go with Cat. Now Somakowicz. Front court, back to Fleck, left wing. Now here's Reed, he puts it up, but no! He travels. Fleck put it in. And check that, not Fleck, but Reed put it in. He traveled just before he did. That's 5 turnovers now for Winfield, and 8 for Goddard. 26-22, Winfield by 4, a minute 20 on the clock. We're in the second quarter. Here's Shear, right wing, and the Phoenix back to Shear. Shear will put it up with 20 feet. No good. And let's see, Weaver has it. For Winfield. Weaver breaks it down. That's 5 rebounds for Weaver. A minute 5 seconds left in the first half. Somakowicz, the Flick, left wing. Flick back to Somakowicz. He's thrown. Big man put on by. There's a shot by Somakowicz. So good. Flick gets it back. He comes back to Weaver at top of the key. Now to Reed, top of the key. And he leads to Somakowicz. Somakowicz will try again. They get 2 points before the end of the first half. Here's Brooks, right corner. After Somakowicz, top of the key. Inside, puts it up the air. Foul called. And it is charged to Blue. That's 3 fouls on Blue, number 14 for the Goddard Lions. The 17th foul for Goddard in the first half. We have 41 seconds on the clock in the first half. 26-22, Winfield by 4. Somakowicz will be shooting 2. His first shot is no good, off to the right. Somakowicz is 0 for 3. There's no sense that the whole team is 0 for 3. His second shot is here. It's good. It's 27-22. Winfield by 5. Here's Drew. Crossing the sideline for the Lions. Marcus is ready to come in for Goddard. Here's Little beating to Hawk. Hawk puts it up in the air. It's good. 28 seconds left in the first half. 27-24. Somakowicz lost the ball for Winfield. He beats the Flick left wing. To Wilkie, left corner. He tries to drive but can't do it. Beats back out to Somakowicz in the circle. Puts it up. Good. 10 seconds on the clock. 29-24. 5 points for Somakowicz. 6 seconds. Here's Blue, top of the key. Here's Shear. 4 seconds. Indicating. He puts it up in the air. Good. That's the end of the first half. And what a first half we've had. It was tied a couple times in early going of the first quarter, but then Winfield went on top and they remained on top throughout the rest of the game. But the lead is quite small at this time. The Vikings have just a 3-point edge, 29-26, as the Vikings go to the dressing room. And the first half is, well, what we expected. Some people were saying that the Vikings would blow them off, and maybe they will, because we have another half of basketball here in Emporia, Kansas, and maybe the second half they will do just that. But they certainly did not do it in the first half. It took for maybe a couple minutes that the Vikings might do just that, as they had a 1-point lead, but then the Goddard Lions came roaring back. And at halftime, the Lions trailed by 3 points, 29-26. While Ron is doing some figuring on the stats, we will tell you about some more of the people in Winfield putting the bill for these broadcasts. If it were not for them, these broadcasts certainly would not be possible at all. The city of Winfield, all brought investment company, McGill Furniture with Appliance, St. John's College, Winfield Floral, concerning pharmacy, Joe's Trucking and Interiors, City Heating and Air Conditioning, Roger Kent and Bob Dawson, agents for Heritage Mutual Life, James Woodman and King, the store for trade. Now we will turn over to Ron Bauer for the stats for the first half. Ron, thank you, H.C. I don't know, I couldn't hear you a lot of the time. Did you acknowledge who our new stat man was tonight? No, I haven't, but you do so, please. Bill Coffey filling in for Kevin, who has helped us most of the year. Bill Coffey talked during the morning. He said he'd be glad to fill in. Kevin had to be away, and I'm sure he's sorry about that. Thank you, Bill, for helping out. Winfield in that first half. Goddard in that first half. Randy Blue had 3 fouls and 6 points. Kevin Hobbs had no fouls and 4 points. Ken Keating, the big fella, 2 fouls and 10 points. Riddle, 1 foul and 2 points. Mike Ogden, 1 foul and no points. Dan Spears, no fouls and 4 points for 26 for Goddard in the first half. They had 17 fouls. Goddard in that first half was 11 for 25 for 44%. Winfield, Terry Shelmakowicz, 5 points, no foul. Reed, 2 points, 1 foul. Flick, no points, 1 foul. Trent Weaver, 2 points and 8 fouls. And Steve Wilkie, 1 foul and 14 points. The thing that hurt in that first half for Winfield, Goddard was 4 for 4 from the line for 100%. Winfield was 1 for 4 for 25%. The team percent, again, Goddard shot 44. Shelmakowicz was 2 for 4 for 50%. Reed was 1 for 1 for 100%. Flick was 0 for 1 for 0. Weaver, 4 for 7 for 51%. Wilkie, 7 of 11 for 63%. For a team percent of 51%, the Goddard 44. 56%. Excuse me, Bill. I couldn't hear what I was saying because my son was having a high key. Again, in the turnovers, Winfield has 5 turnovers to 8 for Goddard. In the fouls, Winfield has 5, Reed has 1, Flick has 1, Weaver has 2, and Wilkie has 1. In the rebounds, Winfield has 13 rebounds, led by Weaver and Wilkie with 5 each. Flick, Reed, and Shelmakowicz has 1 apiece. For Goddard, 7 rebounds, led by Keating with 3. Blue, Hobbs, and Riddle each had 1. We're going to read our last message to you that we're asked to read by the Kansas High School Athletic Association. The association and Kansas schools will be as good and as sound as those who administer and support them. Rules and regulations are valueless unless they are embedded in the grassroots of the local school and community. In underlying philosophy, interscholastic activity proposes that there are the good for the students themselves, just as are the other pages of the overall educational program. Thank you, Ron, and we have a guest with us here at halftime. A young man I'm sure all of you have wanted to hear from sometime during our broadcast because we have been talking about it considerably. He's the man who has been predicting the outcome of the Viking ball game, and so far he has been right on every occasion throughout the regional contest, and thus far throughout the state championship playoff. None other than Leroy Wheeler over of Alberton YCA in Winfield. I sincerely hope I don't get in trouble with the rest of the sponsors back home for not having them all on, but you have been the one that has been predicting the game that you're back in house so far, Leroy. Sorry, I can't talk very well. I didn't yell so much. I still think we're going to take the whole thing. We may not win on the 13 I predicted, but we're going to win. I guarantee that we're going to win. Okay, now. Leroy, I don't want you to try to force your voice. You really don't have to because we're right close to the mic. And I know that you've been yelling and you are quite hoarse, so don't try to force it because we have another half to go and I want your voice as good a shape as we can have it to spirit the Vikings on. What did you think about the first half, Leroy? Well, I like the first quarter. It worked very well. We didn't know our play game. That's when they caught us. I just hope we come out and run it with them. Shoot the ball, get it into Weaver. Maybe we can get this big boy to foul out. Do you feel like Weaver is a lot stronger than that big 6'10" Keating? Oh, no doubt about it. If I can watch him underneath the house so he can move, he's holding on with it. I think if we can get it into Weaver, that's what we can. I was noticing an early earlier games when Connors was flagged. And we're not taking anything away from the big tall boy because he has a touch for the basket. He has an eye for the basket. He's a good outside shooter, a good free throw shooter. He knows what to do with the basketball, but he is not a strong player. There were 2 or 3 occasions last night in the ball game they played that his knee just went out from under him when he went up for a basketball, or someone judged him a little bit and his knee just gave way. So we know is a lot stronger than what he is. Now, in the second quarter, Coach Nichols had the Vikings go into, I think, what he calls a decent offense. And it looked to me like, and I'm not trying to second-guess Nichols. He's brought them all the way. And what a fine job he's done, but I don't think he can continue that kind of offensive play, Leroy.
I agree with you. I think we're going to have to go to the basketball and make them come out at us. We've got to get the ball to Weaver and Wilson.
Now, you said earlier that we would throw them off the court. You also said 13 points. And I think a win by 13 is really blowing them off the court. So you still hold to that, Leroy?
Yes, I still think we'll do it.
Okay, Leroy, I won't raise your voice anymore, but don't go away. I may have to train it again. We want to make another announcement. We announced this earlier tonight about the reception for the Vikings when they get home tonight, but I think you are the one that started the ball rolling this afternoon back in Winfield. So why don't you tell the sports fans to listen to the broadcast what you're not supposed to do when the Vikings come home tonight? Can you do that?
We want everybody to see us at DG&Y parking lot. When the boys come back, we're going to welcome them back. Win or lose. And we want everybody to show up to really show that we're behind Sam and the coaches. So please be out to the DG&Y parking lot when the team gets home tonight.
And that will probably be something like midnight, around that area, right?
If I had to guess, I'd guess around midnight, but I don't know for sure.
The Winfield police will be escorting the Vikings in from the edge of town. When you hear the siren around midnight sometime in downtown Winfield, that's what it will be. The police will be escorting them in. They will take them directly to the DG&Y Family Shopping Center parking lot. There will be a chauffeur, a magnet truck. I think the high school freshman is going to be there. And win or lose, it makes no difference. What a valiant effort the Vikings have put up. And we want to show them that we are behind them 1,000%. Ron, you said that they would be coming down Main Street. I talked to Nick just before the game started, and he said they were coming in via the state hospital. So by the 2 colleges down College Street. So we'll be not going down through Main Street. Okay, but nevertheless, I'm sure if you live in the Winfield area, or in Winfield proper, you will probably hear the sirens. I assume the police will escort them in with red light and sirens. That will be it, and we would like for you at that time to be ready and jump in the old Hutmobile and get up there to the DG&Y Shopping Center at the east end of Winfield to welcome the Vikings home tonight. Win or lose, makes no difference. Leroy, once again, thank you very much for visiting with us here at halftime.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate your job. You and Ron.
Thank you. Well, we have about 4.5 minutes on the clock, and we are counting. The Vikings are leading at halftime 29-26, and Ron, I don't believe you got to hear all of what Leroy said. Leroy is still predicting a victory. He says he still thinks that we will take them by 13. What do you say? I talked to Nick Devine and Moses Carson, who was giving this last night. My God, in the last minutes of the ball game, they were down at J.C. Penney, Wallinger Motors, the Everett Lumber Company, Winfield Daily Courier, Oklahoma Tire and Supply, the First National Bank, and Fleischer Taylor Funeral Home. We want to thank them very, very much for making these broadcasts possible, and sports fans in Winfield and our city area, we sincerely hope that when you stop by their place of business, you will do the same. A very exciting first half, and Ron, one thing that I think Winfield is fortunate in right now, as at times they have not been, in the foul department, we are really in good shape. Yes, I hate to say anything about it, but we are in good shape.
Reed has 1, Flick has 1, Wilkie has 1, Weaver has 2. If we can get through this third quarter without anybody picking up their third foul, we should be in good shape. Goddard is in fairly good shape. They do have 1 boy, number 14, Randy Blue, with 3 fouls. He has 6 points in that first half. Ken Koenig has 2 fouls. If he can pick up a third foul and even a fourth foul early in the third quarter, they would almost be forced to put him on the bench to save him for the fourth quarter. And we saw this Goddard team that first night without him, even with the big Oxen, 6'8", in there, they were not near as effective. And they were playing a team that could not rebound against him like the Vikings do. So fouls are going to play a part, or could very well. I feel like that very possibly Coach Nichols will, or told the boys, as both teams are now back on the court, he very possibly told the boys, let's try to get it more inside the Weaver if we possibly can, because Weaver has been holding his own. Now in the rebound department, I don't know how we saw it, although you gave it to the fans earlier, but I know we held our own and possibly ahead. Yes, Winfield had 13 rebounds to 7 for Goddard. Wilkie and Weaver each had 5. Koenig is the only Goddard Lion with more than 1. Koenig has 3. Wilkie and Weaver each have 5. So Weaver has been holding his own against the big boy, and then some, actually. So let's wait and see. Time will tell. And both teams now take the midcourt, and we're just about ready for the second half of basketball in the 3A state championship game. Here's Koenig and Wilkie at midcourt. Here's the tip. Weaver on the control for Winfield. Weaver got the tip. He beats to Somakowicz front court. Flick left wing to Reed in the corner left side. Here's Flick from way outside. Good! Oh, Flick was in downtown Winfield when he shot that one. 2 points. That's the first bucket for Flick. It's 31-26. Here's Blue, right wing. Into the corner to Shear, right side. Here's Koenig going into the lane. He puts it up. It's good. Koenig got the ball inside and drove on Weaver and got 2. 12 points for Koenig. Now it's Somakowicz to Flick, left wing. Flick back out to Somakowicz, front court. Somakowicz goes from right wing to Wilkie. Now into the corner, right side. Reed back out to Somakowicz. Now Flick, left wing. Flick goes out of bounds. Flick trying to go inside the Weaver, but Little tipped the ball out of bounds, and Reed will inbound the ball at the Viking end of the court. He inbounds to Somakowicz. Somakowicz will go out to front court and try to settle up again. Here's Flick, left wing, way outside. Will Wilkie, turnaround jump shot. Stolen away by Goddard. The ball was blocked by Koenig, and Goddard picked it up. Wilkie with a turnaround jump shot could not connect. It was blocked. Here's Hoff, left wing. Hoff beats the Riddle. He drives, makes the bucket, puts it up. It's no good. The rebound comes down to Hoff for Goddard. Hoff drives into the lane. There's a steal by Somakowicz. Somakowicz giving it away from Hoff. Somakowicz has done a fine defensive job tonight. Here's Flick, left wing. Flick back out to Somakowicz front court. He goes to right wing now. Now he comes back, puts it up from the free throw line. It's no good. And Koenig way up high brings it down. Here's Blue down court quickly for Goddard. Right wing sets up. Now here's Shear back out to Blue front court. Blue front court. Throws the ball away. Blue threw the ball into the left corner, intended for Hoff, and Hoff was not there. And it goes out of bounds. That's the second turnover here in the second half. The 10th in the ball game for Goddard. 31-28. Winfield by 3. Here's Flick to Wilkie inside. He drives, puts it up, and it's blocked again by Koenig. Koenig blocks it, and Goddard picks it off. That's the second time Wilkie has tried to drive on Koenig, and it's been blocked. Here's Shear into Koenig, inside. Koenig takes off the Blue, 16-footer, good! And Goddard holds within 1. 8 points for Blue.
31-30. Winfield on top by 1. Somakowitz now to Flick, left wing. Back to Somakowitz, front court. Somakowitz to Wilkie, right wing. To Reed, right corner, deep in the corner. Back out to Somakowitz. There's a steal by Blue, all alone, all the way. No goal! He had a layup and he blew it. And the Vikings come down with a rebound. He was all alone and he blew the layup. It's still 31-30, Winfield by 1. Somakowitz, front court. Somakowitz to Wilkie. Wilkie, this by a 20-footer, good! 16 points for Wilkie. 33-30, Winfield by 3. Here's Blue now. At the top of the key. Blue beats the Shear, right wing. Shear back to Blue, top of the key. To Hoff, left wing. Hoff, left wing. Back up to Blue, top of the key. Now he comes to the right wing. He drives. Beats into Koenig. Koenig drives from the up. It's no good. And let's see. A foul called on Wilkie. On the rebound, Wilkie draws personal foul number 2. That's the first team foul here in the second half. So now Weaver has 2 and Wilkie has 2. The rest of the Vikings have either none or 1. The inbound pass goes to Hoff, way up in the air, no good. Weaver on the rebound. Hoff from deep in the corner right side, could not connect, and the Vikings bring it down. 33-30, Winfield by 3. Here's Flick, left wing. Flick back to Somakowitz, front court. Somakowitz back to Flick, left wing. Back to Somakowitz, front court. Now he goes to the right wing to Wilkie. Now it's Reed, right corner, back up to Somakowitz. The Vikings taking their time, being patient. Here's Flick, left wing to Somakowitz. Right wing, he drives, will put it up in the air. Good! A beautiful shot by Somakowitz, 7 points. He throws to the baseline and banks it off the backboard from the right corner. 35-30, Winfield by 5. Here's Hoff. And wait a moment, Somakowitz picks up a foul inside away from the ball. That's his first personal foul. The second team foul for Winfield. And Blue will inbound the ball beneath his own bucket for Goddard. 35-30, Winfield by 5, 3:54. A foul called on Reed. And the second half, not quite like the first half, as the Vikings are picking up fouls. The second personal on Reed, the third team foul now. In the second half. Here's Blue to inbound the ball, and Somakowitz knocks it right back at him. Blue tried to get it over Somakowitz, and he knocked it right back out of bounds. So they'll try it again. Here's Blue, way outside the Shear, right wing. Shear beats the Blue in front court, back to Shear, right wing. Shear to Hoff. Hoff drives on the right wing. He puts it up. Blocked by Wilkie, but Hoff gets it back, and he drives. A foul called, I believe. No. Yes, a foul called on Weaver. And that's number 3 on Weaver. Now, wait a minute. Yes, that's the call. The foul is charged to Weaver, and that's his third personal, so the Vikings will take a timeout now. That's the 4th team foul for the Vikings. And for Goddard, they have no team fouls during the second half, so it's a different story in the second half. Winfield getting into a little bit of foul trouble, whereas Goddard has not as of yet. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and Winfield is leading by 5 points, 35-30. However, Goddard will have the ball, no, they'll be at the foul line, I believe. Yes, they'll be shooting 2. Hoff will be at the foul line. His name is spelled H-O-F-T-S. Hoff tonight has 4 points, and all of them coming from the field. He'll have a chance now for 2 at the charity stripe. Kevin Hoff, a 6-foot senior. His first shot is up, no good. Weaver is still in the lineup for the Vikings. His second shot in the air is good. 35-31, Winfield by 4. As Flick inbounds the ball to Somakowitz, and the Vikings will settle up one more time. Somakowitz to Flick, left wing. Flick back to Somakowitz. Somakowitz front court. He goes to right wing to Reed, into the corner to Wilkie. Wilkie back out to Somakowitz, now to Flick in front court. Inside to Wilkie in the lane, he'll drive. So he beats to Reed, wide open, his shot is good. Reed from 15 feet, baseline left side. 4 points now for Reed. 37-31, Winfield by 6. Here's Blue, top of the key to Hoff, left wing. To Blue, left corner, deep in the corner. Inside it goes to Riddle. He puts it up, it's no good. Weaver on the rebound. We have something exciting to announce to you just a little bit later on when we have a chance. Here's Flick, back to Somakowitz, front court. Somakowitz into the corner. No, he throws the basketball away. He throws the ball away. He tried to feed to Wilkie in the corner, right side. It was a little bit too high. That's the 9th turnover in the ball game for Winfield. And Goddard will come down once again and try to set things up. Here's Blue driving to the baseline. Into Koenig. He'll turn around, put it up, no good. And a foul call, I believe. No, jump ball. Jump ball with Flick and Hoff. They are just about the same size as far as height is concerned. With the Goddard into the court. Here's the tip. It's Koenig. And a foul called on Wilkie. That's number 3 on Wilkie. So both of Winfield's big men, Weaver and Wilkie, has 3 personal fouls. And that should be disastrous. Let's see, 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third quarter. 37-31. Winfield by 6. Here's Koenig from the line. He's 3 for 3 now as he puts his first shot in. It's 37-32. Koenig with his second shot in the air. It is no good, and Wilkie gets the rebound for Winfield. Less than 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Flick, left lane. Back to Somakowitz. And a foul has been called on Shear, away from the ball, and that is the first team foul in the second half called on Goddard, believe it or not, and the first personal foul on Shear. So Reed will inbound the ball for the Vikings at the Viking end of the court. He goes into Somakowitz. Somakowitz to Wilkie, inside to Weaver, he puts it up, and the shot is blocked by Koenig, and Goddard comes up with it. The Viking fans thought there should have been a foul there, but the official says no. Here's a steal by Reed, a back pass by Blue. One of the Vikings tipped it. I did not see who got a hand on it, but Winfield came up with it. 37-32, Winfield by 5. Flick on the left lane. Now Somakowitz. Somakowitz in front court. He'll drive. He'll go all the way. No good. Riddle brings down the rebound. Blue down third. For Goddard. Now they hold up. Here's Shear out front. Shear beats the Blue. He's picked up by Somakowitz. Blue driving on the right wing. Here's Shear in the corner. Wide open. Shoots from there. Good! Shear from 22 feet. Baseline right side. 6 points for Shear. When he gets hot, you better watch out. It's 37-34. Winfield by 3. Here's Wilkie. Wilkie goes into the lane. He'll put it up. It is no good. Intimidation. Weaver on the rebound. Good! Weaver got the rebound and got 2. 39-34. Winfield by 5. 10 points for Weaver. Blue to Koenig. Into Shear. Shear beneath the bucket. Puts it up in the air. No good. Wilkie on the rebound. Wilkie beats off the Flick. Flick to Somakowitz, and here comes the Vikings. 39-34. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Flick, left lane. Flick goes out in the front court to Somakowitz. Front court, way outside. He's going to have to move the ball. Wilkie, right corner. Deep in the right corner. Now it's Flick, wide open. He'll shoot from there. Good! 4 points for Flick. 20 feet outside. 41-34 Winfield. Here's Riddle. There's a steal by Flick. A bad pass by Goddard, and Flick picks it off. 21 seconds. 41-34. Here's Flick. Left wing. And a foul called on Hoff. Hoff for Goddard picks up his first personal foul, and that's the second team foul. Only the second. And that should be one of the things that contributes to this ball game, one way or the other. Here's Somakowitz. with 14 seconds, 41-34 Winfield. Here's Wilkie, left corner. He'll shoot from 20 feet. Good! 6 seconds. Goddard down quickly. Here's Koenig, 3 seconds. It's Blue. He gets the shot in the air. No good. There's the end of the third quarter. Listen to this Viking crowd. The Vikings once again back on top by 9 points, 43-34. And the Viking fans are going wild. All right. Here is the news media all-tourney team. A poll was taken earlier in the first half of this ball game. The poll taken among the news media present here at the 3A state tournament. They asked us to pick 5 players for the all-tourney team, and Winfield has 2 on that team. Here they are, the 5 all-tourney. Ted Weaver of Winfield, Steve Wilkie of Winfield, Ken Koenig of Goddard, Kevin Hoff of Goddard, and Henry Morton of Parson. So Goddard and Winfield with 2 men on the all-tourney team. Congratulations to Weaver and Wilkie. Here we go. Winfield by 9 to start the fourth quarter. The tip in the air, controlled by Blue of Goddard. Here's Blue, top of the key. He beats the shear. The Riddle, right corner. Riddle inside the Koenig. Deep drive, puts it up. Good. Foul called. The basket counts, and a foul called on Weaver. That's number 4 on Brent Weaver. The basket counts, and Koenig will go to the line. That's 14 points for Koenig. So check that, 15 points for Koenig. And just the opposite thing has happened. We thought possibly that Weaver could foul out Koenig, but that's not the case. Koenig is fouling out Weaver. Here's Baxter to come into the lineup. There's a 3-point play by Koenig, and they draw within 6. Ron, Weaver so far in 3 quarters of basketball has 8 rebounds and 10 points. Okay, it's 43-37. Winfield by 6 points. A press put on by Goddard. Here's Flick. Flick beats the Wilkie left corner, deep in the corner. Across the lead, wide open. He puts it up. It's no good. And Hoff gets the rebound for Goddard. Lead was wide open, 15 feet baseline right side, but could not connect. Goddard came down with the rebound. Here's Blue. Blue on the right wing, motioning traffic, trying to go inside. Baxter is in. He's on Koenig. Turn around jump shot. No good. Flick on the rebound for Winfield. Koenig failed to connect that time from the baseline, about a 15-footer. Here's Markowitz, front court. He hands off to the foul called on Shear. That's his second personal foul as Flick was driving way out front and Shear got his body into it. That's the 3rd team foul. And it's the second personal on Shear. So the Vikings will have the ball out of bounds. Reed will inbound the ball to either Flick or to Markowitz. Very possibly. No, he goes into Wilkie. He's open but doesn't go anyplace. He had a second. Now he beats off the Flick, left wing. Flick out to Markowitz, front court. Markowitz goes to right wing, beats back to Flick. Now here's Wilkie. Wilkie trying to go inside. He puts it up in the air. No good. John Flick on the rebound. And wait a moment. A whistle. They're still trying to get it. The basket does not count. A foul has been called, but we don't know who won. The basket does not count, but we don't know who I believe, okay, if the basket will count, it's going to be a goaltending call. Thank you, Ron. Ron caught it. Flick will be credited with the bucket. A goaltending call on Goddard. 6 points now for Flick. The Vikings have 45. Goddard has 37. 6:42 left in the ball game. Here's Blue, left wing. Blue, way outside. He beats the Shear, top of the key. In the Koenig, he drives on Baxter. He puts it up. And a foul called on Wilkie. That's number 4 on Wilkie. Wilkie. So both Wilkie and Weaver have 4 personal fouls, and Hannah will come into the lineup. Look at the ground lead. Hannah will come in and replace Wilkie in the Winfield lineup. So now for Winfield it is Stelmakowicz, Flick, Hannah, Reed, and Baxter, as Wilkie and Weaver are now on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Wilkie, however, has 8 rebounds, check that, 7 rebounds, and 18 points. But on the bench now with 4 personal fouls. Winfield leading by 8 points now, 45-37, but Koenig is at the line, and he is deadly from there. His first shot is no good! 4 for 6. Koenig is 4 for 6 for the charity stripe. He'll have another chance as he will get the active shooting. His second shot is good. It's 45-38 now, as the Vikings will bring it down court. Here's Stelmakowicz. 6.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Stelmakowicz, right wing. He drives into the baseline, puts it up. It is no good. And jump ball will be called. It will be Koenig and Hannah. And Koenig has about a foot on Hannah, I think. But that doesn't always mean everything. 6'2" and 6'10". So Koenig has 8 inches on Hannah. They're jumping at the Viking into the court. It's controlled by Shear of Goddard. 6:15 left in the ball game. 45-38. Winfield with the lead. Here's Blue to Shear, right wing. Blue in the corner, right side. Now he drives into the lane, puts it up. It is no good. And Flick comes up with it. Wait a minute, a foul has been called on Shear. And that's number 3 on Shear. However, in team fouls, that is only 4 team fouls for Goddard. So the Vikings will have the ball out of bounds. But that is 3 personal fouls on Shear. And he would be a loss, I'm sure, to the Goddard Lions. 6:02 on the clock. 45-38 is our score. Winfield with a 7-point lead. And that is a very small lead against a team like Goddard. Here's Reed, right wing, way outside. Now to Stelmakowicz, midcourt. Here's Flick, left wing. Into Hannah, in the corner. He'll put it up. He'll go! Hannah from deep in the corner, left side. That's the first bucket for Hannah. 47-48, Winfield by 9. Here's Koenig in the lane, puts it up. Good! Koenig driving on Baxter, got 2. That's 19 points for Koenig. 5:27 left in the ball game. Here's Flick across the timeline, gives it to Stelmakowicz on the right wing. Cross to Hannah, he's open, he shoots. Goal! Hannah, 2 for 2, 4 points. Just over 5 minutes, 49-40, Winfield leading by 9. Here's Koenig inside driving, puts it up, good! They're getting it to Koenig each time they come down, but we're matching baskets thus far. Koenig has something like 21 points. Here's Hannah, left corner. Hannah to Flick, left wing now. Here's Reed. Reed drives, comes back out to the left wing. He feeds to Hannah in the corner, now to Flick. Here's Stelmakowicz, out front court. Back to Flick, left wing. Here's Flick to Stelmakowicz. Stelmakowicz to Flick. Outside front court. Here's Stelmakowicz. Back into Flick. Left wing. He shoots from 20. No good. And Koenig gets the rebound. Here's Whittle. 49-42. Winfield by 7. A timeout has been called. With 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the ball game, Winfield is leading by 7 points. 49-42. Remember, Weaver and Wilkie are on the bench with 4 personal fouls. While we have a chance, we will tell you the City of Winfield, Albright Investment Company, McGill Furniture and Appliance, St. John's College, Winfield Floral, the Clinic Pharmacy, Joe's Carpet and Interiors, Finney Heating and Air Conditioning, Roger Kent and Bob Dawson, agents for Guarantee Mutual Life, King Portraits and King's the Store for Queens. Those are some of the people in Winfield making the broadcast possible tonight. They made them possible in the regional as well as the 3A state tournament in Emporia. Goddard has the basketball, trailing by 7. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the contest. Here's Shear out front. Inside it goes to Koenig. Foul called on Hannah. Hannah trying to defend against Koenig. And Koenig has, 8 inches in height on Hannah. That's the 12th, in team fouls. That's 12 team fouls. There's the first shot by Koenig is good. So it's 49-43. Winfield leading by 6. He is 6 for 8 for the charity stripe. He puts it up in the air for the second time. It's good. 49-44. A full court press put on by Goddard. Here's Flick trying to break it. He comes down third. He gets it across the timeline. Feeds off to Somakowicz. Now it's Hannah. He's open. He shoots. No good. Koenig's on the rebound. Foul call on Reed. That's 3 on Reed. And again, Koenig will go to the line. Here's Wilkie and Weaver going back into the Winfield lineup with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left to play. Winfield on top by 5 points, 49-44. So Winfield now it's Somakowicz, Flick, Weaver, Reed, and Wilkie. But Koenig is at the charity stripe, and he's definitely, his first shot will draw. They draw within 4 points, 49-45, and he has a second shot from the line. It's in the air, it is good. So now Goddard is within 3 points. Here's Somakowicz, full court press. Put on by Goddard, and Somakowicz is fouled by Blue. That's 4 personal fouls on Blue, and we are now into 1-1. This is the first time we've been into 1-1 in this half. And Somakowicz is at the line. He is 1 for 1 from there. His first shot's in the air. Good! Somakowicz now with 8 points. 50-46. 3 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. This is the last quarter of the championship game. His second shot, good! 51-46. Winfield by 5. Here's Blue. So Hoff, left wing. Hoff got it by Flick. Blue, left corner, inside the Koenig. Still trying to drive. He does. He puts it in the air. No good. Reed on the rebound for Winfield. 3:33 on the clock. Winfield by 5. 51-46. Here's Flick, left wing. Back up to Somakowicz. Front court. Flick, left wing. Flick. There's a steal. No, it's not. Flick comes back up with it. Oh, a foul is tipped. It goes out of bounds. It will be off of Winfield. An aggressive defense being put on by Goddard, as you might expect. And they force that turnover, force Winfield to throw it away. Here's Blue getting the Shear, right corner, into Koenig. He'll try to drive. No, here's Blue in the circle. He puts it up. No good. Wilkie on the rebound for Winfield. Wilkie faces the Somakowicz. 59 on the clock. 51-46. Winfield by 5. This is the fourth and final quarter. Here's Flick, left wing. Flick, still the basketball. He beats the Somakowicz, front court. He drives. He beats back the Flick. He'll shoot. No. A pass is filled by Goddard. Hoff stole the pass for the Goddard Lions. He beats off the Blue. 2.5 minutes remaining. Here's Blue, right wing. Blue to Shear, into Koenig. He drives, but no. Travel for the basketball. Koenig traveled with it. 13 turnovers now in the ball game for Goddard. 12 for Winfield. The full court press put on by Goddard. 2:27 on the clock. Here's Flick. They haven't got it across the sideline yet. Now Wilkie brings it across for Winfield. Here's Wilkie, 2:19 on the clock, 51-46, Winfield by 5. Let's see if they try to put it away now. Here's Flick, left wing to Wilkie, left corner, deep in the corner now, on to Flick. Flick goes to front court. He'll try to get it inside to Wilkie. Does on the right side. Now here's Samaka with way outside. We have less than 2 minutes now in the ball game. Here's Reed to Wilkie, right corner. Across court to Flick, left wing to Samaka with 1:52 on the clock. The Viking fans are going wild. Here's Reed. Reed leads back out to Flick. Now here's Samaka with 1:44. Here's Reed. A foul called. The foul called on Blue. And Blue has 5 fouls. He goes to the bench. Samaka will go to the line for the Vikings for 1:42 on the clock. Samakowitz in the free throw department. Samakowitz is 3 for 4 tonight. And these 2 points could be possibly the biggest of the ball game. 1:42 left. Winfield leading by 5 points, 51-46. And I want to thank the good Lord right at this time for my voice. It has held up tremendous. He's got it done! Delmarkowitz puts in the first one, and he'll get a bonus. It's 52-46. Winfield by 6 points with 1:42 left. Oh, boy. There's one thing for sure. I couldn't do this every day. It's good! His second shot is good! It's 53-46. 1:40 left. We're going to have to hold them now. Here's Phoenix in the lane. Turnaround jump shot. The ball is tipped away. Winfield has it! Winfield has it all. Goddard tipped the ball out of bounds. Here's Flick. The ball court left naturally. They got to get it across the timeline to Wilkie. Wilkie loses it! The pass was thrown hard to Wilkie. He couldn't control it. And he was underneath the basket all by himself. I would say that if Wilkie had controlled that hard pass, that would have won the game right there. I'm not going to say it yet because we have a lot of time. But the score looks good. It's Winfield 53 and Goddard 46. Winfield by 7 points. Ron, I wish that clock was running as fast as my arm is. Once again tonight, as we had in the first game, we have a little heart trouble here at the press box in this gymnasium. 1:27 remaining. Winfield leading by 7 points, 53-46. Here's Shear down court quickly for the Goddard Lions. He goes to the right wing. Gets inside to Phoenix, who comes outside. Now here's Hoff inside. He gets 2 points. It's 1:14 and counting. Here's Delmarkowitz. And a foul is called, I believe, on Hoff. That's the call. He picks up his second personal foul. And Delmarkowitz will go to the line as he lost his glasses in that last fracas. It wasn't really a fracas, I shouldn't say that. He just got fouled was all. No problem. But Delmarkowitz will go to the line. And Delmarkowitz tonight, let's have it, Ron. 5 for 6. 4 for 4 in the second half. Here's his first shot. It's in the air. Good! What pressure has to be on this young man? He just steps up there as cooler as a cucumber and drops them through.
KSOK in Arkansas City, Kansas.
Rebound. Here's number 44. I don't know who he is. He's got into the lineup. Here's Shear. Top of the key. Trying to feed to number 44. Into Koenig. It goes. There's a steal by Reed. Reed steals the basketball away from Koenig. Now here's Delmarkowitz. Less than a minute. There's a steal now by Riddle. Riddle drives. The ball knocked out of bounds by Delmarkowitz. And Goddard will have the ball out of bounds, but he's their own bucket. We have 49 seconds. It's 54-48. Winfield by 6 points. Shear will inbound the ball, but he's his own bucket. Way out to 44. What's his name? Baker, all right. The ball is thrown away! Goddard pulls the ball away all of us, and Winfield has control with 45 seconds on the clock and a 6-point lead. Now, if they can get the ball down court, here's Delmarkowitz. They've got to get across the timeline. Way down to Wilkie, wide open. Oh, wide open. He gets 2. Wilkie had no one within 15 feet. The Vikings have this ball game, and they have the championship. Here's Shear from the top of the key. No good. And Slick has the foul call finish. The Winfield High School Vikings are the 3A state champions in Texas. Did you just put it in deep freeze, Jeff? How about that, sir? All right, the Vikings lead 56-48, and Quick is at the free throw line. 24 seconds, that's all we have left. The Vikings have this ball game. It's not good! Quick will step back up to the bonus line, and he'll try to put one more through. For a 10-point lead, it's 57-48, it's good! 24 seconds, 12:43 and counting. Here's Shear driving, foul called on Reed. Reed picks up number 2, I believe. No, number 4. That's his fourth personal foul. But we have just 20 seconds on the clock, and the Vikings have a 10-point lead. And once again, Leroy Wheeler is going to be awfully close, it looks like. And here's the chance, we're number 1 by the Viking fans. Here's Shear, his first shot, no good. Phoenix gets the rebound, but a foul called on Weaver, and that's number 5. Listen to the man. Going to the line will be Koenig. He will be, I believe, in the 1-and-1. I'm not sure. Yes, that's the call. In the 1-and-1. Here's Koenig. His first shot is no good. Wilkie on the rebound. 17 seconds. Here's Wilkie driving. He'll go all the way. It's good. 60-48. A 12-point lead. Leroy. How close you are. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. There's a long posted shot. That's the ball game. The Vikings are the 3A state champions in Texas. Everybody saying, we're number 1. The Vikings have done it. And Ron, look at the score. Leroy said 13. The Vikings won by 12. Leroy, you missed the Warrior 1. I'm going to give you a 10. All right. What a ball game, man. What a state championship. A very clean game it was, too. Of course, Goddard very bad at this time, but what fine sportsmanship they showed. They all met the Vikings at mid-court, and they all shook their hands, and they were talking to the Vikings. Very, very fine sportsmanship on behalf of the Goddard team. And we want to compliment them on that. Ron, just a minute. Bobby Coffey, what are you saying? All right, that was another Viking booster, Bobby Coffey, the son of Bill Coffey, who has helped us here tonight in the shooting percentages as Kevin Bauer had to do some bowling. All right, we're going to keep it right here, sports fans, as they will be doing some presenting. We will try to turn the microphones up a little bit louder than normal. And very possibly you can hear the public address announcer awarding the championship to the Vikings. There's, shall we say, a lull before the storm right now, because when that trophy is presented to the Vikings, you better have good ears. Maybe I should say you better have bad ears, because you're going to hear the yell of your life. The Vikings have won the 3A state championship by 12 points over the number 1 ranked 3A team in the state. Goddard going into this ball game undefeated on the season. They were something like 22 or 23 at all going into this ball game tonight, undefeated, and the Vikings won by 12. Ron, I believe at this time they are they're introducing the all-tournament team, and of course, two Vikings are on the alternate team. Wilkie and Weaver both on the alternate team. We'll give that alternate team once again. Rick Weaver, Steve Wilkie, both of Winfield. Ken Feeney and Kevin Hobbs of Goddard and Henry Martin of Parson. Henry Morton or Martin? Morton. Okay, Henry Morton. Well, let's turn the mics up now. We're trying, I'll tell you what, we see some tears in the eyes of some of the Vikings. We will not mention any names because we would not want to embarrass anybody. But I'll tell you what, if I was one of those players right now, you would see a flood coming from my eyes, I'll guarantee you that. We have, I think, a few tears on behalf of Goddard. And once again, you can expect that. Goddard with a very fine basketball team. They have some fine players, some fine outside shooters and runs. I want to comment again on the beautiful sportsmanship we saw on behalf of Goddard. It's hard to lose, especially a championship game, but they were out there at the sound of that gun, and they were shaking the hands and hugging the Vikings right out there at midcourt, and I applaud them for that. Yeah, they're very sad, as you said. Some of them are not standing, are not going out for the presentation of the trophy, however, or walking off the court. The second place trophy has just the Goddard Lions, but the Vikings proved just a little bit too much for Goddard tonight. Here they are. Just heard, fourth band, was when the Vikings were introduced as the 3A state champions and presented the large trophy here in the Emporia White Gymnasium. Now here's Goddard going off the floor. A sad bunch of boys, and we know exactly how they feel because we had the same experience. All the Winfield basketball fans and yours truly, and of course the Vikings, had the same experience in the regional tournament last year when the Vikings lost by a last desperate shot to Cape and Mount Carmel. Now, what we have going on right now, I don't know, maybe you can help me out, Ron. They're going to present a sportsmanship award by team support and cheerleaders. Well, I wasn't able to hear you when you were talking there, but we are trying to keep it here. Okay, it's a sportsmanship award now is this one of the players? We are trying to listen. Award presented to them. Even London's getting a kiss. Ron, if you'll take over, I'm going to run out there and see if I can. No way, I'm leaving. We are trying to keep it here because Coach Ray Nichols said that he would come to the microphones and give us a post-game show, win or lose. And of course, he's going to be much happier now as the Vikings have won the championship.